welcome to The Lonely Dragon. I'm Edwin Perez, and...
I'm Joanna Gaskell, and we're here with Eric Fell. Hey, Eric.
Hi. Hi, Joanna. Hi, Edwin.
Hi.
You guys may know Eric from, Critical Hit Show, as well as he was one of our guest stars on Standard Action. He played the Merchant.
Yeah.
On, what episode was it?
Episode 1 of season 2.
Yeah.
He was the second ill-fated merchant in Standard Action. Yeah, so that was pretty fun.
That's not the job to have in your world, then. You don't want to be a merchant because...
It's a tough gig.
Yeah.
It's a tough gig.
Yeah, it Volcano and Other Dimension.
Yeah, large man-eating rats. It happens, you know?
But it makes for great comedy.
It really does make for great comedy.
Yeah.
All right, so we're here to talk to Eric today about Gentlemen Hecklers. Another great project that you're up to.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I guess I'll let you know about the Gentlemen Hecklers. The Gentlemen Hecklers is a show that we do at the Rio Theatre in Vancouver. And it is myself and Sean Stewart, who you may know from the Critical Hit Show, and a comedian named Patrick Maliha, who has the world's record for most number of impressions in 1 minute.
Wow.
Really, the world record?
Yeah.
Like it's in a book?
Unless someone has since beaten him. He's a very well-known comic. He's done specials on the Comedy Network and stuff. What we do is we screen a terrible film. And during this terrible film, we provide live, hilarious commentary or movie riffing.
Huh. Now where'd you get this idea?
I got this idea because I'm a big Mystery Science Theater fan.
Yes.
Huge Mystery Science Theater fan. And I thought, we should give it a shot. And Sean and I did. We riffed a couple of short films, some short public domain educational films at some bars, and it worked. And we thought, okay, and we sort of kept that idea in our back pocket until the owner of the Rio Theatre said, "Hey, Critical Hit Show's doing well. What else you got?" And the first thing that came out of my mouth was, "Let's show a terrible movie and make fun of it."
Fantastic. So what kind of stuff do you show? Do you stick to a certain genre, or are you genre spanning? Like, what do you do?
Well, I think we should keep a good variety of movies.
Yeah.
Let's see, what have we done? We've done Megaforce, You're the Hunter from the Future, the 1970s Captain America with Reb Brown, also starring You're the Hunter from the Future. We're big Reb Brown fans, really big Reb Brown fans. He is genuinely awesome. We have done a film called Slugs, about slugs that eat people. We have done a film called Hard Ticket to Hawaii, which is an early 90s softcore porn action film.
I saw you do that one.
Really?
You went to that one, that's right, yes.
It was really funny.
That was great.
Yeah.
And what else have we done? Oh, and of course, Jaws the Revenge, because you can't not do Jaws the Revenge. Oh, and the terrible, that doesn't narrow it down, the first Dungeons & Dragons movie.
Really? Oh, I wish I'd seen that one.
That was our very first one.
Are you going to do more Dungeons & Dragons movies?
There are other Dungeons & Dragons movies, aren't there?
Yes, there are.
Oh.
You should do
I'll definitely take a look at the second one.
Excellent.
See what we can do. Is the dude with the blue lips in that one too?
No,
he's not. Not the second one?
No, not in the second one.
Is he in the third one?
No.
Which is the one...
Actually, I can't even remember what the third one is. They'll sort of blend together. That's the first one.
That's the first one.
That's the first one, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, right, yes, because the third one is called The Book of Vile Darkness, because I think someone asked Monty Cook if he's seen it or anything. He's like, nope! And he just stayed quietly. Speaking of Monty Cook, I was at a movie riffing seminar, like a movie riffing workshop, run by Joel Hodgson, the creator of Mystery Science Theater. And this guy named Monty was sitting beside me, and we're just sitting there talking. I just go, hold on, are you Monty Cook? It's like, yeah. And this was right when his Kickstarter was going like crazy. I'm just like, holy crap, dude, that is awesome.
Wow.
And then we wound up the next day opening Joel's one-man show with movie riffing, and it was like the most surreal experience of the world, because it was me and Monty Cook riffing a movie at a Joel Hodgson show. It was the most surreal, bizarre experience, but it was great, and he's great too.
Fantastic.
Like Monty Cook is, really great guy.
Cool. Okay, so how do people get tickets to go see the Gentlemen Hecklers?
Go on the internet.
Which is where you are right now.
Yes, obviously. It's the second Wednesday of every month at the Rio Theatre. We're looking at doing movies for release as video on demand. It's hard to get the rights, because when we have to legally clear all these movies that we do as best we can. That's up to the theater to do, but it costs money even just to show it one time. So God knows what, I'm sure the Megaforce people wouldn't be like, yeah, sure, do whatever you want. No, they'll be like, that's Barry Bostwick in a unitard. That's cash.
So what's on the plate next for riffing that you'd like to do, or that you're planning to do?
Yeah, there's a huge list of ones that we want to do. It's just a matter of getting the rights, or even if they're available on DVD. I have a dream. We actually all have a dream to do a film called Never Too Young to Die. It is a 1980s action film starring John Stamos, Vanity, George Lazenby, everybody's favorite James Bond, and the villain is Gene Simmons. So, yeah. The problem is it's not available on DVD, so there's no legal... First of all, there's nothing over VHS that I can find. And I don't want to project a VHS movie at a movie theater. But if we can somehow get DVD or better quality print or file
If anybody out there
of Never Too Young to Die, that would be wonderful. Because the wizards at the Rio Theater might be able to do their legal magic and find out who's got the rights for a one-night screening.
Yeah.
Because, it's the kind of movies we like to do. We leave the big hits to Riff Tracks. Let them do the 3-hour Transformers movies. We don't want to keep people in a movie theater watching a shitty movie for 3 hours. Can I say that?
You can.
Of course
just
you
did.
can.
Sorry, I'll say that again. We can't keep people in a movie theater watching a shitty film for 3 hours. Sorry, I forgot you couldn't say movie. So we like to do, that's another criteria, is they got to be under 2 hours.
Okay.
So no Dune, sorry.
Oh, but you could make such great jokes.
I know, but it is over 2 hours, and that's one of those things. I don't want to keep people in the theater too long,
For sure.
Their butts hurt.
So have you ever had anybody start to take part with you, riff themselves in the audience? Ever had real audience participation on one of your riff track? Not riff track, one of your Gentlemen
Yeah, we're not the riff tracks
Not
guys.
the riff tracks. You're as awesome, but...
Oh, jeez, wow,
But
thank
local.
you.
Local,
Yeah.
yes.
We haven't really, because I think people understand that that's what they're there for. They're there to hear the comedy, and they can't hear the comedy if they're shouting stuff out too. I mean, they definitely scream and groan along with the crappy things that happen in the movie. We hear, we hear the oh no and stuff, but nobody tries to talk over us. It helps that we're on a really good sound system with microphones too.
Great.
But it's weird doing a show for 150 people when they're all behind you, because we sit in the front row and do this. So.
And how long does it take you to prepare a show?
Oh God. Well, I screen the movies first to see which ones are appropriate for riffing. Then I watch the movie once with Sean, and then Sean and I break off, and then we write it. And then Patrick just goes off on his own. He's a stand-up. He works alone. But we each write about 200 to 250 jokes.
Each of you?
Each of us.
Wow.
Yeah, and probably about 700 in total wind up in the show.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's huge.
It's fun though.
Yeah,
It's
absolutely.
great. So if one joke sucks, there's another one coming in 7 seconds. So
Cool.
don't worry.
Awesome.
Awesome.
Well, that's
Great.
great. Fantastic. Okay, so if you're in Vancouver or if you're near Vancouver, go out and see the Gentlemen Hecklers
And if you're
at
not,
the Rio Theater.
and if you're not, come to Vancouver. Check
Great.
them out.
It's
a
awesome.
great
Yeah.
Thanks, Eric.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, Edwin. Thank you, Joanna.
All right. We'll see you guys next time.